Perhaps the most famous electric train of them all was the Brighton Belle, a Southern Railway and later Southern Region, all Pullman electric multiple unit express which ran from London Victoria to Brighton. The Brighton Belle began life on the 1st of January 1933 as the Southern Belle, but in June 1934 it was renamed to better reflect its route. It was the world's first all-electric, all-Pullman express train, and it quickly became a jewel of the Southern Railway. 3 5-car units were built by Metropolitan-Cammell, later renumbered 3051 to 3053. They were painted in the elegant Pullman chocolate and cream livery, finely lined out. The first-class cars carried female names such as Hazel, Audrey, Vera, Gwen, Doris, and Mona, while the third, later second-class cars simply bore numbers. At each end of the units were second-class driving cars. Passenger accommodation was to the highest standard. Travellers paid a supplementary fare, which entitled them to a reserved seat, uniformed attendants, and full at-seat meal service. It was an experience rooted in Edwardian luxury, with rich marquetry interiors and a sense of refinement unmatched by any other electric train of its time. The service ran 3 times a day in each direction, covering the 51 miles from London to Brighton in around an hour. During its career, it became a favourite with commuters, day trippers, and even film crews, famously appearing in BBC's Railway Roundabout in 1959. World War II interrupted operations, and one unit was even damaged in a bombing raid. But by 1946, the Brighton Belle was back in service. It remained a glamorous part of the Southern Region throughout the 1950s and 60s, though eventually British Rail's modernisation brought new liveries and different priorities. On the 30th of April 1972, the Brighton Belle made its final scheduled run. It was a sad day for many, as Britain's only all-electric Pullman Express came to an end. But unlike many trains of its era, all 15 Brighton Belle cars were saved. Some became restaurants, others joined the Belmond British Pullman fleet, where they still carry passengers from London Victoria today. And now, more than 50 years later, the Brighton Belle is on the verge of returning to mainline service. Thanks to the work of the 5BEL Trust, restored units are being readied for testing, and enthusiasts hope to see this iconic train gliding once more between London and Brighton. The Brighton Belle was more than just a train. It was a symbol of elegance, innovation, and the golden age of railway travel. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this journey into luxury railway history, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the world of railways.